followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Heavenly Father, with the start of the new year, we humbly ask that you keep us safe and renew our faith in you. Help us grow together in patience, love, and understanding while moving our school system forward with pride, passion, and purpose. Guide our newly selected officers to bind us as one people so we may honor and glorify you in all that we do. We ask all of this in your name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now roll call.
Mr. Wright.
here.
Dr. Guillac.
Here.
Ms. Madden.
Here.
Ms. Fertitta.
Here.
Mr. Duplantis.
Here.
Ms. Bourgeois.
Here.
Mr. Duplantis is not here. Ms. Wells.
Here.
Ms. Sharpenshaw.
Thank you. Item 2, awards and recognitions. To recognize Mrs. Valerie Bourgeois for her service to the board as president for the 2024 calendar year. Ms. Bourgeois. Yes, okay. I'd like to read some of the accomplishments that Ms. Bourgeois did during her tenure as president. Hurricane Ida recovery response for the 3rd consecutive year, approved the addition of a bus yard for the district, groundbreaking and construction of the St. Charles Elementary Classroom Addition Project, issued employee stipends pay of $3,000 for teachers and $1,500 for support staff in May, utilizing ESSER funding, installed a weapons detection system to increase safety measures at all high schools, and currently completing the installation at all middle schools. Issued employee retention stipend pay of $2,500 for teachers and $1,200 for support staff in September, utilizing ESSER funding. Purchased a comprehensive mobile video surveillance camera system for all school buses, including multiple camera views and remote access to aid in the student safety and security. Purchased transportation routing software, including a parent APP with access to viewing routes runs and messaging. Approved the design of a new school building at Bayou Buff Elementary School and issued one-time employee stipend pay for $2,000 for teachers and $1,000 for support staff in November, utilizing the state appropriation funding for the 2024-2025 school year. Wow. That is
Spent a lot of money, huh?
did.
All for good things.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, y'all took lots of pictures together.
Feels great to get kids to come stand here.
Yeah. Get somebody to come up. Thank you so much. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my family for their encouraging support. They truly are the wind beneath my wings. And also, as a principal, I always chose a word of the year. And one of my favorite ones that I have chosen throughout the years was the word sparkle. And if you know, you know. But sparkle to me coincides with education, because when you ignite something in somebody or open up their passion, it makes them shine and sparkle. So I'd like, and also it comes back to you too, because it helps brighten your sparkle. But I'd like to thank the board for helping me sparkle, Mr. Martin and Gwen, who doesn't realize how wonderful she is, and all of the staff in the central office and across the district, because you really did help me to sparkle. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And I have some very big shoes completed hours of training and instruction for 2024 in accordance for the 2024 calendar, for accordance with Act 705. Mr. Martin.
Yes, madam, trying to get my place here in this paper, getting used to these glasses. Got it. Myron Wright has completed 14 and a half hours of training. Member Dr. Dennis Guillot, 14 and a half hours of training. Tina Babin, 22.75 hours of training. Miss Marion Fertitta, 33 and a half hours of training. Clyde Duplantis III, 60 and a half hours of training. Miss Valerie Bourgeois, 39 hours of training. Mr. Henry LaFont Jr., 19 and a half hours of training. Miss Leslie Wells, 19 and a half hours of training. And Miss Buffy Lynn Sharpenshape, 52 and 1/2 hours of training. Lafourche Parish School Board members totaled 232 and 1/4 hours of training in the 2024 calendar year. The resolution is attached.
Thank you very much. Item C, to recognize committee chairpersons and members of the advisory committee for their service to the board for the 2024 calendar year. Mr. Martin.
Got it. Advisory committee members, Miss Valerie Bourgeois, President, Miss Marion Fertitta, Vice President, Miss Tina Nakan-Babin, Past President, and 2024 committee chairs of the Lafourche Parish School Board, Policy and Academics Committee, Dr. Dennis Guillot, Land and Facilities Management Committee, Miss Tina Nakan-Babin, Business Committee, Miss Buffy Lynn Sharpenshape, and Master at Arms Parliamentarian, Dr. Dennis Guillot.
Item D, Lafourche Parish School District student, staff, and group recognition. Ms. Bolton.
We'd like to welcome all of you to the awards recognition portion of our board meeting. This is one of our favorite parts of the meeting, is to be able to recognize all of our students and staff who are doing great things in the district and going above and beyond and just doing exceptional work. Before we start with the first award, I want to explain a little bit about it. It is a new award for us. So the Louisiana Department of Education has a new awards program that they've added, the New Teacher of the Year program. And so these teachers who are recognized through this program have less than 1 year of teaching experience and are already showing promise in the field and exceptional characteristics and qualities of what it means to be a teacher in the state of Louisiana. And so we have called upon our principals and instructional coaches and people who work with our new teachers every day to nominate our new teachers in Lafourche Parish who are already showing that promise. And so this year we had 9 new teachers that were nominated for this award, and these are our rising stars in Lafourche Parish. And from those 9 teachers, we selected our division winners, so elementary, middle, and high school overall winners who will go on to represent Lafourche Parish at the state level. So this is really an exceptional award, and it's so exciting to be able to present this for the first time. So Ms. Ann Hodson is going to start with those.
Okay, I'll take the elementary rising stars. From Bayou Blue Upper Elementary, Elena LeBlanc. From CM Washington, Montserrat Barragan Mata. From Lockport Upper Elementary, Lainey Curall. Graceland Upper Elementary, Hannah Gotro. From South LaRose Elementary, Kim Jarreau. And from W.S. Lafourche, Amber Joy.
From Thibodeau Middle School, Skylar Shaw. From Central Lafourche High School, Randy Lynn Toops.
Let me try that again.
And from South Lafourche High School, Alexis Dantin Finney.
Our overall winner for elementary schools is Miss Elena LeBlanc.
At the middle school level, from Thibodeau Middle, Miss Skylar Shaw. And for high schools, from South Lafourche, Alexis Dantin Bouffenet. The next award that we're going to give out this evening is the LMEA, the Louisiana Music Educators Association, District 7 Outstanding Jazz Educator of the Year who is now from Lafourche Parish. Recipients of this award exhibit professional standards, strong leadership, good rapport with their students, faculty, and administrators, and they also demonstrate a commitment to the development of an exemplary school music program. From Lockport Middle School, Kelsey Sampin. This student that we'll recognize next served on the Louisiana State Board of Elementary and Secondary Education as the student representative for the entire state of Louisiana for the 2024 school year. From Central Lafourche High School, Blake Grabert.
And not a terrible jazz saxophonist.
Next, we'll recognize a group for winning the 2023 FFA Environmental and Natural Resources Team, who ranked gold by placing 6th in the National FFA Career Development event held in Indianapolis, Indiana in October of 2024. This is a Central Lafourche team made up of London Mayberry, Madeline Fossum, Myra Leday, and Trey Martinez.
Watch, we're gonna have to face this one. Be a little slant. Here we go.
We're good. I got it.
This next group placed first in the state FFA competition in the Environmental and Natural Resources Career Development event. This is the Central Lafourche team made up of Jocelyn Alamo, Ava Bourgeois, Robert Moat, and Anthony Plazos. This next group placed first in Area 4 and third in the state in dairy cattle judging. This is a Central Lafourche team made up of Reese Bourne, Anthony Plazos, Jaden Porsche, and Layla Keller. And this group placed second in the state in the 4-H dairy cattle evaluation competition. This is a Central Lafourche team made up of Reese Bourne, Jaden Porsche, Anthony Plazos, and Adele Stone.
Okay, folks, that concludes the first iteration of celebrations. We've got a group about to come in. You're more than welcome to stay, but we do need some room for these chairs for this second group. But I just want to say how proud I am of our staff members, our teachers, and our students. Just amazing performances. And you continue to make Lafourche Parish sparkle, as Ms. Bouchon said. So thank y'all so much, and have a wonderful evening. Thank y'all. We're here to recognize some of our best and brightest athletes and other kids throughout our parish that have just done just a tremendous job throughout their high school career and their time in athletics. So we want to recognize all of your accomplishments, and that is what we're here for tonight. We at first thought there was no parents with you all. I'm like, man, they didn't care about the older kids too much anymore. So we're happy to see a full house tonight. So this is very informal and just a small token of our appreciation for all the hard work that you kids put into your time in Lafourche Parish. So the first group, Mr. Delton.
Yep. This group of students was selected to the LHSAA All-Academic Composite Team. From Central Lafourche High School Swimming, Clayton St. Germain.
That's this one.
Also from Central Lafourche High School Swim Team, Sophia Hodson. From the South Lafourche High School Swim Team, Alex Freelander. Thibodeau High School Volleyball, Lucille Claymont. Thibodeau High School Swim Team, Austin Kramer. And from the Thibodeau High School Cross Country Team, Cohen Cunningham.
I think I've been shorter than every team.
This group of students were recognized by the LHSAA as being part of their all-academic team. From Central Lafourche High School Swimming, Matthew St. Germain. From From Central Lafourche High School swim team, Nate Bellinger. From Central Lafourche swim team, Kate DeGrees. From Central Lafourche swim team, Isabella Hanley. Central Lafourche High School swim team, Reese Plaisance. From Central Lafourche High School football, Emmanuel Espejo. Also Central Lafourche football, Aiden Dishman. Central Lafourche football, Jet Lee. Central Lafourche football, Caden Adams. And also Central Lafourche football, Cohen Champagne. Central Lafourche volleyball, Gracie Mistretta. Central volleyball, Caitlin Burden. Central Lafourche volleyball, Haley Rivera. Central Lafourche volleyball, Cortland Smith. Central Lafourche volleyball, Emma Terrio. Central Lafourche High School cross country, Benjamin Hudson. From the South Lafourche swim team, Rustin Gidry. South Lafourche swim team, Andrew Lasang. And the South Lafourche swim team, Carter Bro. South Lafourche football team, Jonah Austin. South Lafourche football, Bennett Bourgeois. South Lafourche High School cross country, Kobe Boudreau. South Lafourche cross country, Parker Nguyen. South Lafourche cross country, Bo Guidry. South Lafourche cross country, Dax Guidry. High School Swim Team, Logan Adams. Thibodeau High Swim Team, Bryce Narcan. Thibodeau High Swim Team, Walker Broussard. Thibodeau High School Football, Tyler England. Thibodeau High School Football, Lawrence Bangura. Thibodeau High Football, Cohen Jaro. Thibodeau High Football, Taylor Godet. Thibodeau High Football, Blake Tilford. And finally, Thibodeau High School Volleyball, Kinsley Rosary.
All right, round of applause for all of our. I will be brief. Being a student today is harder than it's ever been. And so managing both the athletics and the academics the way that these kids have is truly remarkable. It's a real feat to be able to participate in your sport and excel academically as you all have done. So be very proud of where you are and continue that work ethic as you move forward. And to the parents that supported them through all of the travel ball and all of the stuff that you've done. I've got 3 myself. I can't imagine how many miles your Suburban has on it because I know what mine has on it. Thank you for supporting your kids the way you have, because all of that is what develops this full kid. And thank you for trusting us with them, because we're happy to have them. So with that, the restaurants in Thibodeau are open. Go forth, have fun, or you can stay for a riveting meeting that we're about to get into here, where we'll be doing fascinating things like replacing the roof on the field house at Central in Thibodeau High. So, with that, yay! So have a good night. Thank you all so much. Yeah, sure.
Observances and proclamation. A, to approve the minutes of regular board meeting held on December 4th, 2024. Do I have a motion by Ms. Bourgeois, seconded by Ms. Charpentier? Is there any public comment? Any board comment? If not, please vote. Motion carries. Item B, to approve proclamations and observances in schools. 1, School Board Meeting Recognition Month, School Board Member Recognition Month, January 2025, Black History Month, February 20, 2025, and National School Counseling Week, February 3rd through the 7th, 2025. Do I have a motion? Motion by Ms. Wells, second by Dr. Giat. Any public comment? Any board discussion or comment? If not, please vote. Motion carries. Number 4, memorial resolutions. Caden Tyrell Taylor, a student. Caden Tyrell Taylor was a 3rd grade student at Raceland Upper Elementary School. He was the son of Jaleese Marie Turner. Jaden passed away on November 1st, 2024. He was 9 years old. Oh, his parents are in the audience, and we want to express our condolences to you. Item, Mrs. Iola Sargent, retired teacher, Mr. Wright.
Ms. Iola Sargent was hired by the Lafourche Parish School District on January 16, 1961 as a teacher at Tibber Elementary School. Ms. Sargent retired on June 1st, 1991, having served the Lafourche Parish School District for 30 and a half years.
Thank you. Item C, Mr. Leroy Charles, retired designated apprentice. Mr. Leroy Charles was hired by Lafourche Parish School District on December 5th, 1996 as a custodian at Raceland Upper Elementary School. Mr. Charles also served as a custodian at St. Charles Elementary School in the Opportunity Place. In 2006, Mr. Charles transferred to the maintenance department as a designated apprentice, where he worked until his retirement on January 31st, 2008. Mr. Charles served the Lafourche Parish School District for a total of 11.5 years. Item D, Mrs. Margaret Ogeron, Mr. Wright.
Ms. Margaret Ogeron was hired by the Lafourche Parish School District on August 29, 1966 as a teacher at Thibodeau Elementary School. Ms. Ogeron retired on June 1st, 1991, serving the Lafourche Parish School District for 25 years.
Madam President, I move that these resolutions be adopted by general consent and that a copy of the resolutions be recorded on a special page of our minute book.
With no objections, let the record reflect that these resolutions were adopted by general consent and will be recorded on a special page of our minute book. Number 5, new business. A, to consider approving the 2024-2025 personnel evaluation program. Mr. Robbie Lee.
Superintendent Martin, President Bertia, and members of the board. Every year we come before you for our personnel evaluation program for any changes that were made. There were some significant changes this year due to the changes in the observation systems that have changed for our teachers and leaders and our counselors. So you'll see that there are significant changes in it. We have several grammatical items that we always correct when we find those, and a few other items were added. So I'm asking for your permission to move forward.
Okay, do I have a motion? Ms. Babin, second by Mr. Wright. Any public comment? Any board comment or questions? If not, please vote. Motion carries. Item C, to consider a request from the Bayou Blue Volunteer Fire Department to acquire a permit for the community fair scheduled on April the 11th through the 13th, 2025. Mr. Martin.
Skip the B.
Wait, I'm sorry. I see. Oh, I'm sorry. C. Go to B?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, excuse me. We'll go back to that one. B, to authorize the superintendent to sign documents related to a right-of-way agreement between the Lafourche Parish School Board and the South Lafourche Levy District. Mr. Moore.
Thank you, Madam President. The South Lafourche Levy District is requesting access to the property near the floodgates. This is the land that they need servitude and right-of-way access to maintain the levee. It's actually section 16 land, which is why they're coming to us for approval. The recommendation is to certainly give them that access, and I'll sign those documents once our attorney completes the required documents.
Do we have a motion? Dr. Dion, second by Mr. Duplantis. Any public comment? Any board comment or questions? If not, let's vote. Let's vote, please. Motion carries. Now for the real C. To consider a request from the Bayou Blue Volunteer Fire Department to acquire a permit for the community fair scheduled April 11th through the 15th, 2025. Mr. Martin.
Thank you, Madam President. This request comes to us from Fire Chief Mr. Harvey Parks Jr. Chief Parks is planning on having a fair April 11th through the 13th at the Bayou Blue Volunteer Fire Department. As you may know, this fire department is on Highway 316, just down the road on the side of Bayou Blue Upper Elementary School. And at this fair, they want to serve alcoholic beverages. There's an ordinance in Lafourche Parish that you cannot sell alcoholic beverages in that close proximity to a school. However, the parish government has amended the ordinance to give the school board the authorization to allow for such occasions as this, a deviation from the ordinance. This is not during the school hours, it's Friday night through Sunday night, over the weekend. It is not on school grounds, but it is adjacent to school grounds, and for those reasons, the recommendation from us to the board is that we authorize the fair to take place and the sale of alcoholic beverages on the fire department property, which happens to be next to the school.
Thank you for that explanation. Do we have a motion? Yes, Ms. Charpentier, second, Ms. Bourgeois. Any public comment? Any board comment or questions? If not, please vote. Motion carries. Item D, to accept the change order request for the Hurricane Ida repairs at Bayou Bluff Elementary School demo project. Mr. Andy Positeri.
All right, good evening and Happy New Year, everyone.
Same here.
I know this is coming before the full board, a little bit unusual, so the reason we're doing this is in our original bid documents, we allowed the contractor to utilize the existing power that was at the site. When staff and the contractor that was awarded the job went out to do a kind of a walkthrough initially, there was several unsafe conditions that were found, and so we just thought it would be better if they did not utilize that path. So we did request from the contractor two options, give us two options to provide temporary power. And I'm gonna back up. The reason why power is required is so they can do the air monitoring when they do the abatement work that's got to get done. And so there's two options. One is to set a temporary power pole and provide power there. The other option was for generator power and fuel and all that. The cheaper option was the temporary pole. And so that's the option that we're recommending tonight. But it's the short answer is that it's a safety concern if they use that existing power. So again, I realize this is an unusual request coming full board, but there's a time-sensitive issue with that. So that's why we're here in front of you tonight. Thank you.
Let me just add, I made the call that it was unsafe to find another route, right? I mean, we tearing the school down for a reason.
Right.
So.
Do you have any questions for Mr. Positeri? Okay.
I so move.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Guillot, and second, Ms. Babin. Any public comment? Any board comment? If not, let's vote. Valley Blue Middle School, Mr. Robert Utley. Do you have any? Anything you want to say?
Do you have any questions about the project? It's the replacement of two boilers that are gone out in the mechanical building that's outside of the main school building. There's a plant out there with chillers and boilers, and the two boilers are down. We have selected some different boilers than the type that are in there because they're more readily available and because they are a smaller footprint, and this will allow for additional maintenance area in the building because it is a very tight mechanical space. We received bids on it. We've recommended the low bidder, responsible bidder on the project, and if you have any questions, we'd be glad to answer them.
Robert, explain the alternate that we're
Oh.
adding to the project.
Because the mechanical building is so small, it really needs to be, one of the options was to enlarge the building. Well, the space constraints are not really allowing the increased size of the building, and the cost of it was a bit excessive. So we opted to go ahead and add, and with the request of maintenance and John, it was asked to go ahead and put a roll-up door on it so that they can get equipment out of there from the side to the sidewalk and roll it out. Otherwise, it was basically having to lift equipment over other equipment to get it out of there, and there really was no other space other than the 3-foot doors on the building. So we've put in a roll-up door on the building, and that's what the alternate's about.
We really need this to maintain the building.
And there is some code issues that state that when you do that, there needs to be a way to remove the equipment without major disassembly of the equipment, and that was not the case with this, so this resolves that code issue.
I think Mr. Robert J has a question.
Yes, I do have a question, Robert. What's the expected timeline for receiving and installing of this new equipment?
Well, as soon as it's approved, the contract, they're waiting with the submittals for us on it. We have requested timelines on things. The major issue is probably the boilers themselves, which is about we were given a 4-week time on those, which is actually not bad.
Yeah, I know you had mentioned availability, so that's why I was asking, because I know some of these things have a long lead time. And I know we're using temporary heat right
Yes,
now.
yes.
Lost some instructional time at that school because of that, so, okay, thank you.
All right, do we have a motion? Ms. Bourgeois, second. Ms. Babin, oh, I'm sorry.
I just want to be clear that the recommended action from us is to approve the low bid from B2 Refrigeration LLC with a total bid of $216,198 at Bible Middle School for the replacement project.
Okay, so we have a motion, we have a second, we have any public comment? Any board discussion or comments anymore? If
I'm
not,
sorry. Who made the motion?
oh, Ms. Bourgeois and Ms. Babin second.
Thank you, Madam President.
All right, if not, please vote. It's cold outside, that's right. Motion carries, Mr. Utley, we are ready to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
sir.
We will inform the tractor in the morning and get him moving.
Great, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, item F, to approve a request to hire Duplantis Design Group, PCDDG, for field house and roof replacements at Central Lafourche High School and Thibodeau High School. I have a motion. Okay, Dr. Guillotte, second by Mr. Duplantis. John, I'm sorry. Jeremy, you have something you want to say about that?
These are just beyond you is trying to get them done. Both of them are currently actively leaking, so we're currently fighting mold and mildew issues that come with the active moisture in there, and we can't wait
If not, please vote. Motion carries with one abstention. Mrs. Madden?
Potential conflict.
Thank you. Motion carries. Number 6, tentative dates of future meetings.